This poor woman bought a rooster instead of a sheep for the Eid al-Adha festival, but in the end, a miracle happened to her that astonished everyone. Praise be to Allah. Please don't forget to like this video to support us and subscribe to the channel so we can know how many Muslims are watching our videos. It is said that there was a poor woman who had 4 children, 2 daughters and 2 sons. She was married to a humble and poor man who went out every day in search of work, but did not have a steady job. One day he opened a small grocery store near their home to provide for his poor family. One evening after finishing work, he went home as usual and met his wife, who was shocked by her husband's appearance. He looked very tired and exhausted, with signs of a serious illness. The wife said to him, "You must go to the doctor immediately because you look very bad." The woman took her husband to the doctor, and he was admitted to the hospital. The doctor examined him, and they were stunned by the results, which showed that he had been suffering from a serious illness for months and was now in an advanced stage. The doctor said to him, "Why didn't you come for a checkup months ago? You only came after the illness became severe." The wife cried, and the husband, silently moved, said to the doctor, "Indeed, I've been feeling unwell for months, but during that time, I didn't have enough money to pay for the hospital, treatment, and so on." He always said, "Praise be to Allah in all circumstances. Many people are in a worse situation than me." The doctor looked at him and cried, deeply touched by the man's condition. He said to him, "Now you need to go to the operating room so we can remove the tumor." The husband asked the doctor, "How much will the operation cost? I can't even afford that." The doctor's response was surprising. "I will cover all the expenses for the operation. Don't worry about it." The couple was in shock, but in the end, the husband went into the operating room while the wife waited outside. The doctor came out looking at the ground. The wife anxiously asked, "How is my husband?" The doctor replied, "We belong to Allah, and to Him we return. Your husband passed away before we could perform the operation." The wife cried loudly and left. A few days after this incident, the Eid al-Adha festival arrived, and now the wife was fully responsible for the family's expenses and everything else. As she was working in the grocery store, her husband had left her after his death. One day the children asked the woman to bring them a sheep for the sacrifice. The wife looked at the ground and said to them, "May Allah's will be done. I will bring you something better than a sheep for the sacrifice." The children laughed and said, "We'll be waiting for you, Mom." The wife thought about how to please her children, though she had very little money. So she decided to buy them a rooster or a hen instead of a sheep, something simple to make her children happy, as she didn't have enough money to buy a sheep for the festival. She went to the market and started looking for a rooster. Her attention was drawn to one of the shops selling sheep, calves, roosters, hens, and all kinds of poultry. Everyone in the shop was buying calves and sheep, but the wife asked the shop owner to sell her a rooster. She asked him, "How much does this rooster cost?" He replied, "This sheep is on discount. It would be more cost-effective for you." She told him, "Unfortunately, even with the discount, I can't afford a sheep. I just want to make my children happy for Eid al-Adha, which is why I came to this shop since there are many customers. I just want to buy a rooster to please my children." So she bought the rooster and went home. When the children saw the rooster, they were shocked and said to their mother, "Is this the surprise that's better than a sacrificial sheep?" The children cried and said, "We want a sheep, not this rooster." The woman left the house with a sad face, thinking about how she could buy a sheep when she had no money. As she walked down the street with the rooster, she came across a poor family whose house was in ruins, and they were living in very harsh conditions. She said to herself, "I will give them this rooster, and Allah will reward me in these blessed days, for I live much better than they do." So she gave them the rooster, and the family was overjoyed. She left and on the way, thought about returning to the seller to try to get a sheep and pay for it in installments. She went to the seller and said, "I want a sheep, but I don't have enough money right now. My husband left me a grocery store, and I'm now working there. I will pay you for the sheep in installments, and I'll do whatever is needed to guarantee your right." The shop owner sensed that this woman had lost her husband, so he asked her, "Where is the father?" She replied, "He passed away a few days ago." The man immediately responded, "My wife also passed away a few days ago. Praise be to Allah." He said to her, I admire your sincerity and love for your children. I was looking for a wife. Would you agree to marry me? The woman was shocked because this man was wealthy. How could he marry her when she was poor? But in the end, she agreed to marry him. On the day of Eid al-Adha, instead of pleasing the children with a rooster, her new husband sacrificed a calf for his children. He also bought new clothes for the children and the wife for the festival, and she lived a happy life with this wealthy man. This story truly happened. Praise be to Allah. The lesson from this story, my friends, is that whoever does good, Allah will reward them manifold from where they least expect it. When the woman gave the rooster to a poor family, Allah granted her a wealthy husband so she could live a happy life with him. Praise be to Allah. He is capable of everything. From this beautiful story, we will share a very beautiful and powerful prayer for sustenance, with Allah's permission, so that Allah may bless you with abundant sustenance. Repeat after me. O Allah, I seek refuge in you from anxiety and sorrow. I seek refuge in you from weakness and laziness. I seek refuge in you from cowardice and miserliness. I seek refuge in you from being overwhelmed by debts and oppressed by people. O Allah, I seek refuge in you from laziness, sins, and heavy debts, from the trial of the grave and its punishment, from the trial of the fire and its punishment, from the evil trial of wealth, and I seek refuge in you from the trial of poverty, and I seek refuge in you from the trial of the Antichrist. O Allah, wash away my sins with water, snow, and hail. Purify my heart from sins as a white garment is purified from dirt. Distance me from my sins as you have distanced the east from the west. O Allah, make me content with what you have permitted instead of what you have forbidden, and make me independent of all but you through your generosity. O Allah, sovereign of dominion, you grant dominion to whom you will and take dominion from whom you will. You exalt whom you will and humble whom you will. In your hand is all good. Indeed, you are capable of everything. Most merciful in this world and the hereafter, you give to whom you will and withhold from whom you will. Have mercy on me with a mercy that makes me independent of the mercy of anyone but you. O Allah, no one can withhold what you give, and no one can give what you withhold. The wealth of the rich will not avail them against you. O Allah, Lord of the heavens and the earth, Lord of all that exists, Creator of the grain and the seed, Revealer of the Torah and the Gospel, protect me from the evil of all who possess evil. You are the one who seizes them by the forelock. You are the first, and there is nothing before you. You are the last, and there is nothing after you. You are the Most High, and there is nothing above you. You are the nearest, and there is nothing closer than you. Pay off my debts and enrich me from poverty. O Allah, forgive me, have mercy on me, guide me, grant me well-being, and provide for me. O Allah, send blessings upon our Master Muhammad and the family of Muhammad, possessor of majesty and honor, fulfiller of needs, the most merciful of the merciful, the ever-living, the sustainer. There is no God but you, the true and manifest King. O Allah, I praise you with great praise and thank you with great gratitude, worthy of the glory of your countenance and the greatness of your sovereignty. O Allah, make me content with what you have permitted instead of what you have forbidden, and make me independent of all but you through your generosity. O Allah, Lord ever-living sustainer, possessor of majesty and honor, I ask you by your greatest, most exalted name, to grant me abundant, lawful, and pure sustenance by your mercy, O most merciful of the merciful. O Allah, grant us lawful, pure, and blessed sustenance as you love and as pleases you, O Lord of the worlds. O Allah, if my sustenance is in the sky, bring it down. If it is in the earth, bring it forth. If it is far, bring it near. If it is near, make it easy. If it is little, multiply it. If it is much, bless it for me. Praise be to Allah who does not forget those who remember him. Praise be to Allah who does not disappoint those who hope in him. Praise be to Allah who satisfies those who rely on him. Praise be to Allah who is our hope when our affairs are weak. Praise be to Allah who is our refuge when all means and ropes are cut. O Allah, grant us beneficial knowledge, abundant sustenance, and healing from all diseases. You are the one who gives without measure to whom you will, the most merciful in this world and the hereafter, and the compassionate. O Allah, have mercy on me with a mercy that makes me independent of anyone but you. O my Lord, I call upon you with the supplication of one in dire need, whose strength is weak and whose means are limited. The supplication of a drowning, distressed, poor person who finds no one to relieve him of his sins except you. O Savior of the poor, save me. If you've watched this video to the end, don't forget to give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications.